Bada bing, bada boom. Hello. Should be live. So, Josiah and I are just going to be kicking back, building some cool Lego sets. Josiah very generously bought me the cool new Miles Morales mech armor, because if there's anything a 14-year-old child can afford, it's a giant suit of mech armor.
Me? Oh, no, Miles.
Well, yes.
Like...
Miles Morales bought mech armor from the Avengers or something. What is the lore, the Lego lore of these mech suits in this line of pieces?
I don't know. There was a comic book called Mech Strike.
Mech Strike, yeah.
Yeah, Marvel.
Hi, I'll be able to join in soon. Okay, Yoshi Gamer. Welcome.
Hey, that's Yoshi
but also
Gamer.
for Christmas, Jojo got me this cool Monkie Kid set. So I'm going to be building that first because it's bigger and more exciting, and I've never had a Monkey's Kid set. And there's lots of cool colored pieces in here, so it'll be fun to check out. And Jojo's building, he got himself a Miles mech as well.
Because I'm selfish.
The Miles mech with the Batman boots.
Yeah.
He's got Batman
But
boots.
it's supposed to be shorts and
Yeah.
black feet.
Yup. Jojo with the Manon Picari and the overlay. Yup. That's what it is.
Okay, this should be pretty easy to build.
Bruh, that's crazy. Okay, let me lean down so you can see our cool building process. And
there's the Miles.
How yeah, there you go. Miles is there. Let me pour out these bags. Once again, get all the lovely noise of the pieces out of the way.
Yeah, my pieces will be off camera.
Off camera, alas. We only have so much space.
Yes.
Yeah, there really are a lot of pieces I didn't even consider.
Yeah, how many are there? These are
And the
cool
best
pieces.
part of all, tons and tons of stickers. Lego live.
Apparently the Monkey Kid instructions are supposed to be like really fun to like build. It's supposed to be like hey, connect this piece to this piece. Great job.
Lego is so weirdly inconsistent with what the sets they give 2 instruction booklets to. This presumably $25 or $30 set has 2 instruction booklets.
$35 set.
$35 set. Okay. Cool.
Because they like to upcharge heck a ton.
Yeah, that's true. Like they're treating Monkey Kid kind of like Star Wars, aren't they?
Like, look, I have a giant snake from Ninjago for $30.
Green monkey, grease monkey, bro. That's. Anyways, well, I've checked the comments to see if there's any more folks with fun things to ask or interact with, but not much yet. So, if you guys have anything you wanna bring up, mention, eat.
Have us do a monkey dance.
Want us to eat any more sandwiches? I don't think I have time to do that today, so probably not that, but
Other things. This mech. It's really gross. It's supposed to be like really lanky.
They want us to start with the titular Monkey Kid, who is not a monkey king, but is only a mere kid.
Yeah, there are actually some good pieces.
This is probably the best line Jojo could have bought a Lego set for me from, because it has the word monkey in the title. And monkeys.
Caleb loves monkeys. Wow, that actually is really detailed.
Yeah, they really went ham on the printing.
Like, it looks like a CMF series.
Yeah.
With like the side printing. That's awesome.
And it's really interesting to see this piece after 15 years or so.
And you get 2.
Yup, just like in the original set that these came in, but differently molded, because Lego had the three lines through the top of the stud head as opposed to it being solid at the time.
Yeah, that was supposed to be for
Those were goblin bombs. Do you remember? These were green goblin bombs in the original Lego Spider-Man line before you were even born.
Well, then no.
Yeah, you did not remember that. Grease Monkey is equivalent to automotive work. Thank you, Peter Hemphill. Hey, still working on JoJo Mock. Finished the left upper arm, but still working on the torso and the legs. Cool.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
That's very nice.
Thank you. That was very nice.
I'm a monkey kid and I'm angry.
But he's got a nice expression on the back.
Also, I put his head on before putting on his cool.
Yeah, I like those. I'm gonna steal your extra.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just kidding.
Hello.
Father cameo.
Yeah, we're
Father
just
cameo.
yeah, we're just not.
Yeah.
Well, technically you're not because the angle of the camera is too low.
Okay.
How's your day?
Have fun.
Thank you. Do. All right, where's his hair? Where did I do with his hairpiece now?
It's
There
over there.
He's so.
Wait,
look
oh,
at
thank
this
you.
pompous guy.
I
He's
wanna
so
check it
happy.
out.
Yeah, I'm pretty epic. I'm pretty epic. Look at me. Do you plan to give JoJo's Mock a mask like that, or will we have a meltdown head forever? Perhaps I might do something like that.
No. Oh my gosh. How do you put these on? These are tricky.
But a good question, Noxord. Ape child. That is what the monkey kid is. He's an ape child.
Aw, I thought that would look really cool to have like headphones.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
He just has
So-
to look like this.
Would it look better without the hood? Not especially.
Not really. Yeah, I like the hood. Yes. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. You can keep this. Don't know what you'd really use it for, but just keep your extras.
These monkeys. Here's a
Oh,
staff.
yeah. This is cool. I'm
Oh,
playing
hey,
with
Nick
your
on Planet
toys.
Ripple's here. If someone told you a few years ago that Lego would make a sequel to the classic 500-year-old Chinese novel, would you have believed them? I don't think I would have disbelieved them. I would have said that seems relatively unlikely, but it's definitely a very interesting thing that, to choose as source material and not up Legos out. I'll give you that. But as far as out of left field things, I'd say if they told me 5 years ago they're making a Lego Angry Birds line, I would probably be more I would find that harder to believe. Or Minions.
Nick on Planet Ripple, what do you have to say about Bob?
Yes,
The demon
Josiah
bull.
thoroughly enjoyed your breakdown of Bob.
And what do you think of the mech? You commented on like Just Too Good's video or someone's video saying my fans would know what I think of that mech.
Noxword says, I found a TTV thread with a bunch of paints that match with Lego colors, including yellow. If you want, I can link it. Oh, thanks.
Linky.
Maybe do that. If you can send that to me, that'd be cool. Thank you.
Rad.
Not at all. What did Ronk say? Why did Ronk say not at all?
I don't know.
I'm curious as to not at Boys, I'm back. David Lebner, classic from the channel. If your image was more than some black words and text, maybe I'd make a mock of you in one of my building streams. So maybe David
new
Lebner has
profile.
made very kind contributions to the channel. So
Wait, what has he done?
he's given money. He's done some bidding back and forth between him and what's his name? Strawberry with a Gun.
Oh, I see.
These goofy characters. Hi guys, I'm back. Yoshi Gamer, welcome.
Yay, Yoshi Gamer.
I've never wanted to play a game without Yoshi, so having you here is exactly what I wanted.
My name is Yoshi.
I need to angle myself so my Lego building is more in frame. Oh cool, he linked it in the chat. It's very kind of you. Yes, of course, David Lebner. You are epic. I know plenty of epic Davids.
Yeah, he knows a lot of Davids.
I do. Bob's my favorite bull. I have him a bike. Nice.
Wait, he has a bike. Oh, I like this.
I feel like Bob is probably underqualified to have a bike, so. Oh,
This
he
is a-
gave him a bike.
This is really
So
cool.
he decided to be particularly generous to Bob.
I see.
Because he has nepotism, favoritism for Bob. Nick on Planet Ripple, what did Bob do to deserve your love?
I like this helmet.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have my questions about Bob.
Caleb, do you like, what's her name? Girl, Mia?
May? Yes, I want to date her.
No. Are you going to use her hair or her helmet?
Probably start with the hair, because the hair is fun and funky. I don't know.
Funky.
But it also is pretty anime, and I'm not a fan of anime. Anime, disgusting.
You're gonna probably get a lot of
Haters.
comments from weeaboos.
I don't know how many weeboos are around.
I don't know.
Hey, has anyone heard from Shadowgear 6335?
Who is that?
He's an old guy on.
He's an old
big BioTube guy from years and years ago. I did some old streams with him years ago.
Rad.
He's. In fact, you were on one of the streams. I can actually pull up a video he animated with your voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm popular.
Yep. Yeah, the bit was you said on the stream The Amazing Spider-Man wasn't that bad. And I said, no, it wasn't that bad. And then he said, actually kind of was. And he was right.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that.
We were kinder to the film at the time. Hey, Nick on Planet Ripple, what's cooking? We got some people checking out Nick in the comments. I was about to say comments. I'm a freaking idiot.
You are.
And I can't even say the word A. I'm a freaking idiot.
I'm freaking idiot.
How Brandon Giuliani or Giulini, however you say that. How do you feel about using super glue to fix cracks on pieces? I'd love to preserve my CCBS pieces as they've increasingly shown wear and tear. I don't think, honestly, I feel like once a piece is broken, any non-purist thing you want to do to it is fully acceptable. That's my rules. It's like if it's broken, it's not really. It's no longer a purist piece. It's legitimately lost its function. So anything you do with it at that point, I think, is 100% justified.
Yeah, like it's cool when you use pieces that break in animations because it makes you like really edgy.
Yes, absolutely.
It makes you like, whoa! I vandalized my Lego. I'm so cool.
T1 Movies was pretty decent animated. Too bad he lost the passion for it. Yeah, he just completely disappeared off the planet. Do we want to guys talk about like, all the old Bionicle animators from years and years ago, like Robomaniac 7?
Robomaniac.
Don in VinSSD is actually still making clips. But he's ancient.
What?
I'm talking about people from like the late 2000s.
Yeah, but what was that word you just said?
Ancient.
Ancient. You said ancient.
I think I said ancient. Ancient. How do you say that word?
Ancient.
I can't believe it. Are you gonna hop on every slight?
I was just wondering what you were saying.
Was that unable to be understood?
Yeah.
You're hateful.
All right, read the comments.
Hopefully I can find alternatives for Skakti heads. My Avex spine got brittle and broke.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
Every time we read the comments, we like take 5 hours to build the simplest thing.
Yeah, but I'm building the minifigs.
So.
And I've already mostly built his
glider. You just need the surfboard piece. Where's that?
I haven't built Bionicle since last year's. So, like a year ago or multiple years ago?
Like last year was
last
a couple
years,
days
he
ago.
said plural.
Oh,
maybe that's the joke. That's probably what he was trying to do, but he said last year's, so it made it a little more confusing. I asked Alira on Twitter if she would be making any more videos on YouTube, and she said she's not doing it anymore. Sad. Yeah, I think, I know that in the past, like the last year or so, they've expressed kind of dismay at some of the, I guess, like hierarchies of the Bionicle community when it comes to building mocks and stuff. Like certain people who either consider themselves above others or just, I don't know. I think like a lot of the cliques in the community have been divided and felt kind of like, I guess I'm just using every kind of trigger word, gatekeeping, people not really interacting with each other, and or keeping to their own circles of the people they consider to be good builders and the people that they consider to be nice people. I think I don't know if they've broken it down to quite that level, but I want to say that there's been some frustration they've had with some of the people in the community not being very nice or something. which has kind of put them off from doing stuff, which is understandable. That and they're both full adults now. I think they're married too. And building and posting mocks is not exactly a priority at that point in your life, so hopefully they're making the best for themselves. Oh, as for the mech, I'm just horsing around. Those Marvel mechs are very similar to the signature mech in my comic series. Just think it would be really easy to make a Lego version. Okay. Nick on Planet Ripple is accusing Lego of plagiarism.
I got killed the Spider-Man mech.
It is funny too. Oh yeah, he did. He gave me the standard Spider-Man mech. So now I have two of them.
Yeah, you have.
I can have them fight.
And I have two of them.
Where is his board?
Yeah, I don't know.
His board anywhere.
If we have to contact Lego, we're gonna have some real problems. Which would be really
annoying because I took the sticker off ahead of time. Which is a bad idea.
It's probably in that bag.
I don't think so. It should be in the first bag. They left out that piece.
And it's like that's like one of the most crucial pieces.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. It's not here.
It's probably here. I don't think Lego would miss out on that. Guys, you have to help us find the piece.
Look, scour your desks. It might have fallen through the computer screen. Put it in there?
Oh no, did you leave it in a bag? Because that's happened multiple times.
I'm seeing the bags. They all seem to be empty. I don't know. For now, I'm just going to put it back on the sticker sheet. Because it's lost.
Here.
Oh, brother.
In the meantime, use
Just that board?
No, don't use that one.
Stick it on.
Let's see how it looks. That looks really goofy.
It's
very
his board
colorful.
is done finally. No, I'm not accusing him of that. Just saying a guy can dream, right? Absolutely. Last year was the time last time I brushed my teeth. Please remind me later. Oh, David Lebner. I like the Warhammer community because it shows your favorite faction in making armies, and you can have a good time. That's cool.
Rad.
I personally think the moment you start taking the Bionicle community seriously, you've lost, no matter in a positive or negative sense. Yeah, I agree. Especially now at this point, there's so many people, and it's helped that I've kind of loosened up in the community as well. There's so many people that are just being humorous in whatever they do. So trying to just trying to, if you're not going to play into the joke, just acknowledge it and move on. Like, that's the best way you can go along with whatever people are doing in the community, whether they're generally being immature or whether they're trying to have a unique sense of humor, they're doing something silly. Just play along or ignore it, and that's if you don't, you're better off not interacting with memes you don't like than trying to actively call them out and looking like a stick in the mud. And I think there are definitely still people who could learn that lesson or take it more to heart at points, but whatever. I saw someone make similar system versions of Toa that are between a small Technic build and using minifigs for Bionicles, and it works really well. Oh yeah, I've seen stuff like that. I feel like the only way I'd be particularly satisfied with something like that, though, is if it predominantly used Technic pieces. And I don't think most of the things I've seen that have done that have. I want to say they've used more so. Also, Jojo, look where it was.
Oh!
That's so funny.
That's like, oh, hey, you got a 2 brick separator.
Yup.
I have 3. Now you have
1.
Is this your first one? Yeah.
Yep. How do you feel about the lack of metallic gold pieces? Are you talking about like that weird gold that Lego likes to keep using on and off?
Metallic gold.
Yeah, it's such a strange thing that Lego
goes on and off. It comes out like it's all over the Thanos mech, but they also use pearl gold.
Yeah.
It's also it's like every once in a blue moon it's on a Ninjago set, like this big temple base that I have. It's weird. Pretty weird.
Yup.
I'm gonna bring down the Thanos mech so that Miles will battle him.
Nice.
What a great
Miles.
set.
Miles can finally stop.
He can stop Thanos.
Thanos.
He's snapping right now.
That gold and gold used on Mata masks. Oh, that old gold. Yeah. Yeah, that was a strange thing. That Lego used it very briefly then. Yeah, in fact, for years I heard people saying those aren't even technically the gold masks because that shade of gold is not very used at all. Which I think that's kind of a silly argument. They still are pretty clearly the gold masks. They're just not a very uniform gold, so they kind of stick out, which is okay in the sense that they stick out on the Mata anyway. So there's almost a unique quality to it, but yeah, it is a little weird how they basically use that gold for almost those masks only. In fact, I'd be curious if someone could point to other Lego sets that have used that shade of gold. But that was like 15, 20 years ago, so you can also attribute it to Lego just not having all of their stuff nailed down in terms of some of their colors.
At his feet.
Oh yeah, that's funny. They went for a more unique, slim foot.
I mean, I get it. They were trying to do like how he looked in the Spider-Verse.
Hey, mother.
How are you guys?
Good. Do you want a pretty relaxed Lego stream?
We're streaming.
Did somebody
cool Lego
get
sets.
something?
Yeah, Jojo got me this awesome Spider-Man set. It's really, really sweet.
Cool.
Yep, we're just filming.
That's why I wasn't allowed to tell you. Well, good job.
Yeah, Jojo's a real sweetheart.
Well, so are you.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are kind of lighthearted. They have like Monkey Kid running
Yeah,
down.
I know. It's like a.
It's like, oh, you're getting closer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tried to tell you.
I know.
But you
said-
didn't listen.
I was affirming. I did listen. I was affirming that
Okay, whatever.
the style. I was just
Okay.
showing you how.
Jeez, dude, shut up.
You're the one getting a video. Mother's all nice and we're all sweet, and then we choke each other out immediately after she leaves. Yes, isn't here in Adiki Pictures. Yes, alas. If anyone else sees my stream and wants to call in, they can. But this one I'm taking pretty old. This one's gonna be a bit lighter. I DM'd the Lego Twitter about it, and they said the colors are discontinued for now. Of course, Lego's always just gonna, if they're gonna answer any kind of niche question about their molds and their colorings, they're gonna tell you the most kind of standard politicky kind of answer, like, yeah, if you're not seeing that Lego color anymore, it's currently discontinued. We're just gonna say that. They're not going to go into any detail that's actually interesting, like why that color was discontinued, why you don't see it anymore, what is considered the new standard for that colored piece, yada yada. They're just gonna say, oh, it's no longer available, because that's all they know. It's just they're probably just a bunch of random PAs handling the Twitter.
I kind of like this mech, and I don't like it because they were very clearly trying to go for a long, lengthy look, like how he looked in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it doesn't look like they're trying to get his figure, because they can't really do that with box legs and small arms.
I see.
So, that's why it looks so funny. This is going to be probably...
I need to go. Going to play with friends. Cool. One more question, Callan. Do you have a Discord server? I did, but I sold it for $10. I currently have one that's basically centered around playing Smash Brothers Ultimate, which I also don't use a ton. But I think if you look through my old community post, you can find a link to that. Actually, I think that link expired, so I should probably do a new post. I guess if you really want to look at potentially joining the Smash server just to talk, if you want to do that, I'll probably make a new post today. So keep an eye on my community tabs if you're really curious about joining a Discord.
He's a tall boy.
Have fun with your friends. Thank you. The time has come.
Wow, he's really kind of just the same size as the Thanos mech. That's.
Yeah, they pretty much all are the same size.
But like, look, it's like, it's longer. This is only 2 studs, and this is 3.
Oh yeah, well they can't even see, so it's not exactly the best.
Well, whatever. I'm just talking to you. Look, this doesn't make sense humanly.
Whoa. I've been watching a German Lego YouTuber, Hilder Stein, who shows how Lego is being lazy with set design and being more and more overpriced. Lego even tried to sue him over his shop logo. I'm not surprised at all by that. There has been a sameness to so many Lego sets that's kind of made me feel more and more reluctant to buy Lego new, and has just made me, every time I think about buying Lego pieces, I just immediately go to Bricklink a lot of the time, because that's where I'm going to get the stuff that I want.
Bricklink is so amazing.
It's a very useful thing, and the fact that Lego now owns it is interesting and slightly disconcerting, because who knows if down the line, whatever shareholders or people might want to cripple it to some extent in terms of the kind of... I know that it used to be somewhat friendly to people selling like chromed over pieces, and I want to say those kind of pages, either if they haven't been removed, they would be if they were spotted. So, like it's not. Obviously, it's never been designed for custom use, and that's always been somewhat discouraged. But oh wow, I'm such a dummy. I started building them without putting 2 plates down. Oops. Wait, Planet Ripple said something. I think they wanted it to be more believable for the entire mech to jump and swing around like a person, so they made it lighter. That's such an odd concept to consider. Oh, we want our robot to swing around. Why wouldn't Spider-Man just web swing?
Yeah, he doesn't need this.
I feel like
he doesn't need this.
If he's got a mech that would just get dropped from, like, if he had to operate a mech in a situation, it would be nearby because a helicarrier or some vehicle thing would drop it off, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't need anything.
That's one of the silliest things I've ever considered, the idea of a robot's web swinging.
That's not nice.
No, that is not very nice, but it is pretty... It's just a ridiculous visual. Like, considering standing in a mech and web swinging as opposed to just web swinging yourself.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just a bizarre visual to consider.
Well, Spider-Man doesn't really need a mech at all. He doesn't need anything. He's
because it showed a Lego brick. Didn't Lego lose any kind of... Obviously, if it had the Lego logo on the bricks, I could understand them calling that out. But technically, they lost their trademark over the Lego brick design years and years ago. So I feel like any advertising that uses the standard 4 pegs on a square can absolutely get away with that without any kind of legal.
Yeah, Caleb, have you heard of Lepin?
Lepin?
Yeah.
I think I've heard that.
It's like a Chinese Lego ripoff. And they, like, literally take Lego sets, like, identical, and just slap their name on it.
It's almost as ridiculous as a motorcycle that shoots webs and rides along with it. That's true, and they actually did that in a cartoon. That's pretty dumb as well. So I'll give you that it's not... It's a little more... I don't know if it's more ridiculous. I'd almost put them on par, because that motorcycle web swinging thing is pretty silly, too.
That's dumb.
But I guess you could at least make the argument that it's like, it's a motorcycle and it acts as kind of like a lift.
A monorail.
You know? Yeah. A lift that you kind of... You shoot your 2 cords and then you just kind of slide down or up and up.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. It's kind of rad.
But it is kind of bizarre that this motorcycle would double purpose that. I don't know.
Look
strange, man.
It's going to touch him. It's literally going.
Yeah, Lego has never tried super hard to stick to human proportions with their arm lengths versus their leg lengths and stuff.
It's cool. If you're buying this set, you're not getting it for
I'm guessing you watched The Amazing Spider-Man. JoJo and I have both seen some episodes. I think JoJo's seen more episodes than I.
I don't watch it. It's just junky.
You watched it as a little kid because it was coming out when you were a little kid.
But I was like 7.
You were like 7.
And I was stupid. dumb.
And you
I
were
still
a big
am.
fan of Drake Bell.
What?
You were a
Oh,
big
yeah.
fan. Those old people who think anything that isn't purely system isn't real Lego. Yeah, those are annoying. 12 at home. Callan, what Lego fandom is in your opinion the most toxic? I don't know if... I don't
Not
follow
Ninjago.
Lego fandoms that much. So, I mean, in terms of just... Sometimes people are just dumb. I feel like you could make an argument that a lot of super purist adult fans are pretty can be kind of silly in some of their like, oh yeah, Bionicle, that stuff has always been kind of stupid. Like they look at it like it's Neo Shifters or something, which obviously Neo Shifters was trying to be Bionicle, but either way, it's just you always have stuff like that. You have certain people who are just, I don't know if there's any one community that I would say that I've seen being purely toxic. You just see idiots in every community. So, and most of the time these idiots are just young kids who have not grown up yet. So it's sometimes they need a chance to just mellow out. You know, I don't know. I'm not one to write off all communities as generally toxic unless it's just really degenerate stuff like certain furry things, which, yeah, I don't know. I would be really happy if Slides or even Robo Riders came back. I don't think Lego has ever, like, I don't know if Lego would ever do something like that with Technic themes. I mean, they're fairly reluctant to do it with standard Lego themes. And even if they do it with Lego themes, it's usually in name only. Like, if they bring certain words back to call back to a theme from like 20 or 30 years ago, it's usually like completely different design language or colors or, I don't know. It would be really, oh yeah, you read that. Since G2 was a flop, there's basically no way for Bionicle to come back. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely. But Bionicle did still, I mean, its history of being a very successful thing will always be in Lego's records. So the chances are, if they look back at the first line and everything it did, and someone with favorability towards it, who gets higher up in the company, is partial to something like that, it's possible somewhere down the line. I wouldn't rule it out entirely that Bionicle will never ever come back again. The more important question is, would it even be a good thing if it did come back? Which is the more important question. Because the answer is probably no, it probably wouldn't be good again. That's a negative thing to say. I don't know. That was me, my ghost voice. No. I feel like I'm building the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah,
it feels like I'm building like a toddler's.
It looks like a mech or like a tank thing.
I think you're just saying it looks like a mech because you're so mech focused today.
No, I'm not. I have a couple mechs.
Quit it with your mech privilege.
I have a couple mechs. I have 1, 2.
I have Slizers. Good job. Slizers were fun.
5.
They were pretty cool.
I have 5 mechs, 2 of which are the biggest mechs Lego has ever created.
Slizers were pretty cool, but it makes sense that Bionicle completely blew them out of the water. The original Toa have such iconic appearances. Their masks are some of the most collectible Lego pieces ever, in my opinion. I don't know. Lego really just hit gold. It's awesome. Do you know what time it is? Wax Callan with hammer. What? Well, it's almost 6 o'clock EST for us Lego boys in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Ba-ba-da-ba. Nadiki Pictures. Hey, that's my job.
He wanted you to say, it's pizza time.
Oh, it's pizza time.
Wait, I didn't say pizza. I said it's pizza time.
It's piss time. You gotta go to the bathroom, guys. BRB. Just kidding.
Mom's not allowed. Alexa's like, that's not a bad word. That's completely fine.
Oh yeah?
But Mom and Dad, they're like, that's a bad word.
It's not a very pleasant word, but...
No.
But sometimes you have to pee, dude. I know they never do this, but I prefer a G3 to take us to a new planet with its own people, like 2009. Ugh, no, man, Nick on Planet Ripple. No. Ugh, I'm so tired of this stuff. I'm sorry, Nick on Planet Ripple. I respect your opinion, but what? How would it even be Bionicle at that point? If it's just Tahu and the others again. Tahu and the others again are, but Tahu is, to some extent, Bionicle. The how is Bionicle. If you get rid of, like, the core characters, the Toa, that was why G2 failed. It wasn't the fact that they had those characters back. It was they messed up on bringing all of the elements of the world back. Like, why would you even call it Bionicle if you're just going to jump to another world of biomechanical beings? Just call it something else and make a completely new robot.
Call it Biomex.
Yeah.
It sounds like a line that Lego would do.
Lego really hit the cash mine by coming up with the word Bionicle. That is a really solid, like, it sounds mythical, and it doesn't sound like it, like direct action theme. It's like, ooh, giant robots. It's like you can market the toys like that on their own, separately, but just by calling them Bionicle, it has an air of mystery to it, and it sounds more.
I think that's like your opinion, man.
Yeah, but it is to some extent. I agree, but point is, yeah, I don't know. New Planet. I think 2009 was one of the dumbest ideas ever, and Greg legitimately killed Bionicle by driving Bionicle in that direction, because Bionicle, not if you could have ended it there in 2008 with Montanui being awoken, and that would have been one of the greatest, and it would have been a really solid. I mean, the sets were a mess, kind of a mixed bag that year, but you could have ended it that year and things would have overall been just fine, and think people would generally have been satisfied with that. Or you do what they did and they have Makuta take over, and you have like one of the greatest. It literally feels like that is the setup for Bionicle's equivalent to Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3, where it's like you actually pay off on so many different characters, so many different things that have been set up throughout the whole series, the whole line. You can bring so many different characters back in the storyline. Reign of Shadows legitimately should have been 2009, but instead Greg decides to completely jump ship and do this ridiculous Glatorian stuff and all this lore that has no real connection to anything. It was just Greg trying to remake Bionicle in his own image, just like George Lucas did with the Star Wars prequels, trying to make the prequels like his own new story of, the original Star Wars, but Darth Vader had all this, like, the prequels. I'm not setting that up well as an argumentation, but point is, so many different. I've seen it time and time again where different creators who have had their part in something, they get full control, or they get in a position where they get to, like, that's kind of what Legend of Korra is. It was the two creators finally having 100% control, not having someone like Aaron Ehas contributing and shooting down some of their ideas. They were able to just go completely with whatever they thought would work best, and the show massively suffered because of it. A lot of times the best material is made from a bunch of different people all contributing their own things, and I think when you give Greg the reins to Bionicle, he just makes a bunch of dumb decisions. So yeah, I couldn't disagree with you more about that. Callan should have your own elemental creatures. I call them Sloozers. What?
Caleb, where's bag 4?
Oh, y'all.
This is bag 3.
I think I ripped it open already.
Well, why would you rip a bag?
I don't know. I forgot to rip open that one before. So.
Whatever. I'm just gonna build the Demon Bull King stuff.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Cool. It was also Vekama and the Metru was Jal and the Unike. It was of even the Bear Magnets. To me, Bionicle's a world. I just like seeing... But that's the thing. Bionicle was a world. Then he jumped to a new planet. That was ridiculous.
He jumped to a planet that Nick lives on.
Yeah.
Called Ripple.
Well, no, Nick used to be on Aquamagna. Now he's on Planet Ripple.
Okay. Alright, it's time
Also,
to build
Jojo,
Bob.
wouldn't it be better to just...
I guess, but then I have to move all these pieces and our poor mic would be on.
Okay. Well, now you're just going to barely be heard over here.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, what do you guys think of this awesome mech? Just kidding.
Keep in mind, I also grew up with things like Transformers and Magnets, so I was used to seeing a story shift to completely new generations of characters every few inches. Absolutely, I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like those things are very different from Bionicle in terms of what Bionicle was. And in my opinion, the best things to take into account in terms of Bionicle's success are the first 3 years. Obviously, there's a lot of good things you can pull from the later years. Don't get me wrong, but that was where Bionicle was the perfect balance of Christian Faber's original plans and just kind of the seeds of what he had planned for the rest of the saga. So there were all the mystery that you knew he had some explanations for hadn't all been unveiled yet. And I feel like at the point Greg kind of ended up taking over and just kind of Greg definitely had to explain a lot of things that Faber was not in a position to explain, because I'm sure some of those things Faber did not actually have either the power or necessarily the ideas of explaining everything. I'm not 100% sure on that. All I know is that Greg had the keys to so many different things that were set up in the early years, and he decided not to put those keys in the ignition and to just basically just redesign the car. If you want to put it, you want to run with that silly car metaphor that I'm sort of putting up.
Alright, there's Bob. I don't know where the camera is supposed to see it.
You want to use those first 3 years as a good template for whatever you're going to do with Bionicle. And the problem is, Lego did that with G2, but ignored all of the world building aspects that actually made those things work and feel like something different. And then they made the sets and the story, they treated them like every other Lego line, and that's why it didn't work. Lego didn't do that with Bionicle G1 because they literally had to do different things in order to keep their company afloat, because everything they were doing was basically just keeping them afloat and not making the company profit at all, and they were still in kind of a bind. They probably didn't have many years left on them if they didn't have something like Bionicle to really put them in a position to be able to spend money again. Honestly, kind of sucks that we never got that Bear Magnet trilogy that was planned before Bionicle got slapped with a cancellation. It does kind of suck, but at the same time, I think Bear Magnet was kind of a bust to the start, so I don't think it would have gotten a lot better from there. Bionicle Dinosaurs, which was something they were going to kind of do.
Yeah, that would be cool.
They already had some dinosaur type characters before. I feel like, I don't know, it could have been good, but at least the sets could have been good. But I feel I didn't have a lot of faith that things were going to get a lot better after 2009. So them ending it in 2010 was really disappointing, but understandable. And of course, people talked about it, and rightfully so. It turned out. Like they were ending it there so they didn't dilute the brand, because then of course only 5 years later they brought it back, but then they completely ignored that logic in the idea of preserving the brand and just treated it like every Lego line and sank it again. So
where's this double chisel? Okay, here we go.
I don't know.
No.
What's a no?
Stickers.
That's the part that's so difficult to recreate, the mystery of those early years, stepping into a setting completely new to us. If Lego could somehow create that absolute new system, oh man. And that's the thing, I agree. And I think that if you do want to jump to a new planet, then at that point it's no longer Bionicle, and you should try and recreate that mystery with something completely different. I feel like if you're going to do Bionicle again, you need to probably take somewhat of the Greg approach in terms of actually having to explain a lot of things and have everything 100%. I don't think you try and recreate the mystery. I think Greg's approach to trying explaining a lot of things was good, and that's why I don't dislike his depiction of Makuta as like this super genius. I think that was interesting, but
I'm horrible.
oh yeah, maybe just do the building, and I'll see if I can.
No, just kidding. I'm actually not that bad, but when it's like little stickers, like I just get so nervous.
The most annoying thing is when they give you these stickers where you have to like basically do all this rough math to try and get it. They don't make the stickers almost perfectly.
I don't think it's as those ones are horribly hard.
Also, wait, oh no. Darn it, I put this sticker on the wrong piece. I'm an idiot. That's what happens when I stream. Yeah, I think, because
idiots can still succeed in life.
Mysterious. Yeah, my point is that I think Lego, if Bionicle's already done the way it's been done, so I think that they need to. I think they need to take, if they were to redo it, they need to change some things and just kind of reintroduce the world with a lot of the same rules, but some like just try and streamline things. Jumping from instructions to trying to go do this whole soliloquy is kind of difficult, but I think Lego needs to, if they were to do it again, final word on this, I think they need to have a Greg stand-in guy who is going to be the one guy that has so many different standards. A lore guy. You need a lore guy to always follow those rules, because Lego Bionicle didn't have that from the beginning, and that's why there's a lot of things that are just kind of didn't fall off and go nowhere. There's so many different unfired Chekhov's guns in the original Bionicle, and a part of that is because Greg just didn't feel like integrating those things back in from other things. So I think if you have one guy who keeps track of that stuff, you could really make the line make a lot more sense and have the story really feel even more put together and complete. Inevitably, you remember it's Toyline. They had to come up with random new stuff every year and redesign the heroes. G2 took that badly. Yeah, that is the problem too. It's always going to be Toyline, so you're always at the behest of the designers. The designers are ultimately the ones deciding what they want to make things look like that year. So, trying to remove a sticker.
I'm so bad at putting stickers on. I don't know why. I used to be pretty good. I used to, pretty well.
You used to be lay epic, but now you're lay stinkic.
Exactly. Alright, just put this up. Okay, this is, look, our progress bar.
Oh.
We're getting there. And
yay.
look, I got a big burst of stars.
Pterodax is like Bionicle's version of Trump, except Pterodax actually succeeded before Destiny screwed him over. What? Well, your packs, you're a nut. You never explained how he could manipulate the island of Montanui in the comics? I don't think they well, that's what was cool about the original early years. Makuta was more of a spirit. I feel like Montanui, they were both kind of more spiritual characters, so there was more of a mystery as to like them being kind of like godlike beings, which I kind of liked that more. I think Lego eventually explained that Makuta are just like rogue character. They're basically Bioware in it. They're just beings that are designed to serve Montanui, the giant robot. I think that was kind of stupid, but whatever. Would have been nice if they took the lore guy before making the sets and stuff. I get that wouldn't be practical for business, but still. Yes, I think that would be a really smart thing in terms of, because Greg kind of was the lore guy, but so many of the good things that were brought up in the beginning, he didn't have control of. So then he just left a bunch of unfired Chekhov's guns that he didn't care to follow up on, which is a shame, especially since some of those things he did write and come up with. he has no excuse for Krakua and writing him as this character that is in Bakama's visions. Krakua is like this mysterious character who's like one toe on an island. Like, you think that whole one island thing is going to come back and pay off into the story at some point, and it never does. And obviously you can blame Lego's toy line choices for that, but Greg could have written the story more deeply in terms of the stuff that he could have had it more connected to the Rain of Shadow stuff than he did. I don't know.
I needed time.
I'd be curious to talk to Greg specifically as to how the whole Barra Magna concept was achieved, because I don't think he's ever properly explained. I don't think he's ever properly explained where the Barra Magna stuff started. If Lego was always going to do kind of a gladiator theme, that was their idea that he had no power over, and then he felt like, okay, well, if we're doing that, I think we should integrate that into a completely new planet setting. I'd be curious. I don't think I've ever heard if that was what they were kind of thinking.
Actually, this is a pretty cool piece.
I don't know why this got into such a Bionicle lore kind of heavy thing, especially since JoJo is not the most versed in Bionicle lore.
It's usually when your friends aren't here, because they're always talking about other stuff.
But they can sometimes get sucked into some of it too.
No, I know.
Oh, you're a Bionicle fan? Name every character. Oh. Yeah, that meme is funny. When IDS comes back, tell him I whacked you with a hammer. I will, although it might be a next stream. I think this is just going to be a solo today. And now the character's Bionicle, sung by Yakko Warner. That would be kind of an amusing song. Kopako, Nua, Liwa, what? Oh, there people are just naming them. Oh no, please don't do that in the chat, please. Oh, brother. I hope I didn't anger people with some of my, People always compare Trump to Ultimate Evils, and I don't know why. Trump is a piece of crap, but he ain't bent on complete domination of the world. You make it a decent point in Nikki Pictures, but whatever. People, there's so many different stereotypes that get reinforced that people just run with. Conjurer, oh my gosh. Okay, I'll get that one.
Okay. No, I can do big stickers. It's just the small ones.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. But
real big, but I want you to have this.
I had to leave the room to get some soup. What did I miss? You basically just missed me rambling about nonsense because I can't freaking... Because I have my own very particular thoughts on how Bionicle should have been handled. But, i.e., if I could TLDR a lot of what I said, it would basically just be that if they were to do a G3, I think they should redo a lot of the things. Just forget the mystery of it and just take the Greg approach. But instead of Greg ignoring some of the things that he wasn't that involved with writing or coming up in the first place, I think you actually have a lore guy who's basically kind of in charge of following. Just really, really make it... Don't focus on the mystery so much as... don't try and explain all the way the rules of like the origins of the Matoran and all that. Just stick to so many of the things that worked in those early years. And yeah, I feel like then even if you just... You I don't know. I feel like even that might just be kind of a stale redoing of the first few years. So it's hard to say exactly how to do it.
Stars.
But I feel like that would be, if they were taking it seriously enough to actually give it movie treatment and something like that, that would probably be the best way to handle it. Because if you could give Lego, or if Lego had the money to give Bionicle a proper story treatment and make it a mega franchise, like Marvel type stuff, that would be the way to do it. Just redo a lot of the best stuff of Bionicle, but have one definitive lore guy who keeps track of everything and helps direct how each next year is going to go. And obviously make some changes. For one thing, don't retcon Makuta as a species. That's the dumbest thing ever. Makuta should be the name of the character. That was the only thing G2 got right that G1 messed up. I think that Makuta is the name of the villain, and that's it. Other than that, I think they messed up everything. I wish Bionicle G2 was way to correct G1 some way. Oof, those big stickers are rough. Yeah, no kidding.
No. It's not like oof. It's oof!
You're a nut. I made YouTube crash. Komao should have been in a moral mask. Changed my mind. That could also be an interesting concept. The idea of there being mass powers that are just legitimately considered as like evil. And more around that. Something that I think they should, a way that they could branch out and do cool things with the 2001 setting that they never did, but something that they did plan on potentially doing. With the creation of Akmao. Akmao was just like a tease of something that they could have done, but it kind of ended up being too dark of a thing for Bionicle. Was a cult of evil Matoran that worshipped Makuta.
really cool.
That would have been something really, really interesting. That I think would be perfect for a G3 that's trying to kind of recharacterize and kind of do a new take on the early years. Having a cult of Matoran that worship Makuta, and the idea of the people that the Toe are meant to protect turning on them and following the opposite spirit would be a really, really interesting thing to explore, like the kind of the kind of spiritual aspects of that, and the I think that would be awesome.
I need a 2x4.
And yeah, here's the thing. I like the concept of a Brotherhood of Makuta. That is an awesome name. But I think the Brotherhood of Makuta should be made up of other creatures, not Makuta. It should just be a bunch of worship. In fact, the Brotherhood of Makuta would be a great name for specifically just anyone who follows Makuta. And that could be something introduced with like a creepy cult of Matoran who follow the Makuta in the year 2001.
Get all the E-Matorans. Caleb, I need a 2x4 light blue gray.
If Akmao became a Shadow Toe, that could be interesting.
Caleb, I need your help on this.
Wait, what are you looking for?
I need a light blue. I mean a light gray 2x4 plate.
2x4?
2x4.
Oh, that was 2x2.
I don't know where one is.
That's one, but
Yeah, but that goes.
that one goes.
Oh wait, no. That's two.
Oh, it's two
2x2s.
2x2s. Oh, you're right. Why did they do that?
I don't know.
Okay. We figured it out. What were they? Do you guys know Payday 2? I've heard of it. It's a game, right? Oh. Did you ever read the original ideas for Hero Factory story? I think I might have heard of some stuff. Generally, the HF was kind of corrupt, and there was more emphasis on what makes a hero.
He's holding this.
That would be kind of cool if they actually kind of explored like the idea of Mr. Makuro being kind of a sleazy businessman who's more. It's like yeah. Our business is protecting people, saving people, but we also have to make our profits, and some planets are just too out of the way. Like we got to be able to make. We gotta be able to show get the optics, get the camera, everything, show exactly what the Hero Factory is doing for people. That could have been fun, but yeah, it makes sense that they kind of evil businessman Mr. Makuro would probably not be something that Lego would want to. Oh, sticker these? Yeah. I'm behind on my stickers. It's like calling us the Brotherhood of Humans. Yeah, I agree. Calling
Little Brotherhood Studios.
We are the Brotherhood of yeah.
We're almost there. Although I think you're supposed to have the bike already done. So
Yep. So,
we're not almost there.
Yeah, because I'm super slow, but I'm also because I'm being super meticulous about every sticker I lay down.
I am too. Like I'm pretty good. I just get stressed out about the stickers. They get to my head, and I can't get them out.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Lego Lego should stop it. Wait,
Just
henceforth
stop.
both are similar and
This
none
is
should be
so
judged
much
as equal.
cancer.
Also stuff like meeting real heroes, which some thought was a bionicle connection. Oh, interesting.
Did you sticker those boys up?
Yeah, I honestly think the whole premise of Hero Factory, and there's a lot of good aspects of Hero Factory. I think it's a solid line in its own right, but I just obviously I don't think it holds a candle to Bionicle overall. But wait, can I see the stickers how they're supposed to be angled again? Okay, so the orange is at the top. The more orange is at the top. Gotcha. Okay, on the M1911 is pronounced like the year, not just citing the numbers one after the other. The M1911, is that a gun?
It sounds like one.
Sounds M1911?
It sounds like a Call of Duty gun.
Okay, sorry, Gyro the gas mask. I'm only half paying attention to everything I read. I'm sorry. Brotherhood of Monkey Men. Ooh, yeah, literally, there should be the Brotherhood of Monkey Kid. That would be sick.
Monkey Men.
But Monkey Kid before the line. They should have
But
the
no,
Brotherhood of
Monkey
Monkey
Men.
Kid in the.
No.
The Brotherhood of Monkey Kid could rebel against the Monkey King, and then you could have the Monkey Kid become an antagonist in his own story.
Wow.
He betrays the Monkey King.
No. You should watch the Monkey Kid show. I mean, I don't like it, but it was just the animations.
How did I screw it up? I hate when it gets just too close to like pull back up again.
Yeah.
In order to, or I legitimately butchered that one.
That's cool.
Brother. Breakout was the best Hero Factory or no contest. Overall, yes. But I do think that there were some stinkers in terms of design from that year. But as far as a year theme, it's a fun idea.
Stinkers.
All the villains break out. It's a fun idea. But what's weird is that they didn't really take advantage of that. Like, obviously in that year, I'm fine with them having all the villains that break out be new characters. But it would be kind of fun if, a following year, they actually followed up with previous year villains and gave them new redesigns. To be like, oh, after escaping, they got new armor and stuff. Kid sounds like Butters. Who sounds like Butters? Oh, the Monkey Kid? Breakout was the best Hero Factory. Oh. My battery's starting to run low on my camera. Reject humanity. Return to Monkey. Yes, that's probably the best comment you've ever left on this channel, Mac on Planet Ripple. Thank you. Reject humanity. Return to Monkey. Oh, brother. Oh, the problem is that I left my portable computer charger here last time, so it's downstairs, I think. Let me go get it.
Alright, guys, this is now the Josiah channel. So we're gonna do things my way. Yeah. Oh shoot, stickers. So, oh jeez. What do you think of this mech? It's pretty cool. It'd be really cool if they had a battle and they were just like, I'm going to attack you now. Oh.
They're fighting.
And then this guy attacks and then they die.
They die.
That'd be pretty cool.
You sound like a kook.
Alright. Now do these stickers, slave.
I have to do your stickers?
Yes.
After you broke your own fingers
I
off?
have to build these guys back. Because I don't vandalize Lego property. That's just not nice. I haven't looked at the comments because I'm irresponsible.
Matorn, oh yeah. Everyone decided to comment as soon as I left. Geez, now I'm thinking of Terry playing Darth Vader on Takanuva. Oh, huh. Matorn are naturally birthed to worship and serve a single god that is their purpose, none other. That opens the possibility to worship Makuta. Henceforth, Matorn are designed to be cultists. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, in some extent, yeah. Reject modern Lego. Return to Ice Planet 2002. Yes, Noxord, yes. Reject modernity. Return to Quattros. Oh yes, good old Quattros.
I need the soul stone.
I want to be Monkey. Bro, I just ate some Tamiya light cement. I'm gonna die.
What?
Oh no, crippled kaiju, please do not. And Callan is a nice older brother, by the way. Use a knife for stickers. Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have one on hand when they get really close to it, but
Exactos.
I'm lazy. I love the blue energized webbing. It was normal webbing. That'd be kind of weird. Oh, for the mile set?
Yeah, I like them.
It's definitely a fun thing just to have it in that color.
Yeah, you can use it for...
You could do it on all sorts of stuff. You could say, like, it's getting electrified by...
Electro?
Yeah, electro. You could have electro zapping webbing and stuff. You could do
But it'd have to be the blue electro, but that's the only electro I have is the blue one.
Yeah. To be fair, has Lego made a classic...
No, they haven't, yeah.
Green and yellow electro? I don't think they have.
This YouTuber,
They really should.
This is some YouTuber guy. He's not that cool, but he wants to have classic. A classic. What am I trying to say? Electro.
I see. Did they give you an extra one of these?
Oh no. They did not.
Then what is this?
This goes.
Oh.
Well, actually, they probably did.
Maybe I don't think so.
They usually do give. Yeah, they gave an extra of the piece in black, so.
Interesting.
They should have done it in
In the Monkey Kid show, they started marketing a lot of Journey to the West references in later episodes. They even start calling him Sun Wukong in the English dub. Kind of weebish, but I think it's neat. That's not weebish, that's Chinese. That's a good point. China and Japan are very different.
Oh, look at Thanos.
Game over Thanos.
This is the real power
I'm on a quest to
move.
get one of every chronotype. Oh yeah, I think I have every chronotype, but yeah, I'm not even close to finishing my chrono collection. I don't think I ever will be.
Okay, just flaunt all your Bionicle stuff.
I liked getting all of the Bionicle Mata masks, all the standard Toa masks from 2001 and 2003. All the Nuva and the Mata masks are great, but frankly, I don't give that much of a hoot about getting all of the other ones.
Okay, Nick on Planet.
The Krana and the Krata.
Did you read Nick?
They're wicker collectibles in my eyes. I'm going to say the N-word. Nediki. Wah, wah, wah. Thank you, David Lebner. I wish one of those custom mask guys would make a Pog mask. Psh, Kanohi Poggers. That is one of the silliest things.
Kill. Do the stickers. So
I kind of want to get the Pepe mask. Someone designed a Pepe the Frog Bionicle mask.
Ah, I want that. Kill. Please do these stickers. Please use these stickers, Maggie.
I will. No, you have to be done after me. So I'll do those stickers after I finish this.
No, I don't want to be done after you. I'll do them myself, just like this guy.
Oh yeah. Wait.
When he puts on the gauntlet.
Yeah, I'll
after
do it
one
myself.
of those junkie.
Well, yeah, which one was it? Oh,
I think it was
Ultron. No,
Oh,
it was
that was
Ultron.
Ultron. I don't know.
Yep, fine, I'll do it
Okay.
myself.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, fine, you'll do it yourself.
Hey Jodo, Callan So be aggressive battle engineer.
What?
Callan So be a aggressive battle engineer? I see. What are you telling Jojo to kill me or something? Because I'm being aggressive. Jojo, don't do it.
I am going to do it.
No. I cut 2 of my Bionicle masks to make custom masks, and I realized I have no glue. Better go get some, dude. If you still want to do that.
PogChamp is my favorite word.
Is it really?
Of all time. Alright, it's the Mole's game.
Yeah, you better watch how
Yes,
much you say
guys.
PogChamp, Jojo, because you never know how dated that's going to feel in 2 years. I said swag a lot when that felt like a mean thing to say, and now I look back and it sounds really, really stupid. Swag.
Well, people will just know, oh hey, that's the meme thing. Like, there's so many videos that said sus, and that's already, like, super outdated.
That's true.
Like, every Lego Among Us video, they'd say sus, like, 500 times.
Yeah.
Like, just shut
Sus up. Reject JoJo references. Return to Bioshocks references. Kill Callan again. Oh yeah, that's right. You used to kill me all the time.
I could. Well, that's because you made me. You made like 4-year-old me say, I'm going to shoot you, Callan. You brought that upon yourself.
You did.
Foolish child.
I'm a foolish child?
Yes. Alright, I'm done. Now you have to do your part.
Fine.
He's a slow builder. Hey, this stream actually isn't that long, so we may build that other Milesman.
Reject this meme format and return to jokes. I agree. I'm tired of Bionicles on eBay being full of action figure parts and smelling like cigars or cigarettes. Today I saw a minifigure listed on eBay for $850. Now that's just mean. Oh yeah, no, people are anything that's a Comic-Con exclusive, people will charge up the wazoo for, even if it's just the tiniest little figure.
The wazoo.
Up the wazoo. Crazy.
You're a crazy son. Hey.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to steal these headphone pieces because it's really rad. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna add it to my custom Moses.
Yep.
Where's my custom?
Jodo, put the wheel together while I do the other parts.
Alright, fine.
Slave?
Yes.
Yes,
Alright,
you are
read
my
the
slave.
comments.
Will you revamp JoJo as a Toa?
Yes. No, I don't want to be a Toa.
You want to be a midget your whole life?
I want to be a midget. Well, I am probably going to be a midget my whole life.
Yeah, last JoJo and I got the weaker genes. Our brother David got a little taller, and he's like 5'11".
He's 5'11".
So, still not exceptionally tall for a dude.
Yeah. I could have gotten you this mech at Kohl's. This stupid, I think we can all agree that this Captain America mech looks really stupid.
It's rude. Captain
I
America.
mean, just look at this. Look
he's
at this.
fighting
Caleb.
for your country.
Caleb, look at this.
Every time Lego does like a buildable.
Tries and do.
Every time
Tries and do.
I hate you. Hail Sweden. What's better or worse, songs about Bear Magna or pirate songs from Steltians? What?
Steltian? What the heck is
Well, I know
Steltian?
Stelt is an island of kind of criminals in Bionicle, so that's probably what he's going for there. Hoo hoo hee hee. Hee haw. But Callan, you want to go in the oven with me and Good Guy and Good Guy 2008? What? What does that mean, Liam Allen? I don't understand. These sets have generous helping of extra pieces. After building the first wave, I had a couple hundred bits and bobs left over. Not that Bob. Mwah mwah. Yeah, there's lots of good. Like I will say, like I didn't get to finish talking about. Someone said that Lego. Yeah, someone pointed out in the comments that there's like some German YouTuber who's complaining that Lego's getting super duper stale with
Caleb, I'm building
with
this
their
set,
designs.
and I'm not even using the instructions. That's how good I am.
I'm glad.
I'm the better builder.
I am glad that you are
I'm
just.
so fast at building, you cannot compete with me. He builds so slow. You need to put the pieces on the set. Oh, I know how to do this from seeing reviews to see if this set would be good for you or if it would just totally be garbage. So I came to the conclusion it's pretty good.
Well, there you go.
It's not horrible. I really only buy you sets for figures.
Oh yeah.
That's big jet set I told Bethany to get.
Well, I gave you all my base plates, so I can't make it Lego animations.
Yeah. Well, those base plates weren't Lego anyway.
Maybe I should take your Among Us sets today so that I can Joda started making a Lego Among Us video.
And it's way better. It's way better than the other one because I actually put a lot of like effort into it. So, you know, it's gonna look pretty great.
It is.
No. All my stop motions suck.
Wrong.
But I finally have the figures. I have my Among Us crew. Look at all those colorful, beautiful people. Except for Red and Black. Red and Black, they're the odd ones out.
Callan converted to the Church of Lego.
They don't have right helmets. Well, this one has closer, and they don't have symbols. This guy doesn't have a right helmet, but he has this.
I'm not going to say Suddenly Orange is disgusting meme. Sorry, guys. Land and Itch. Yeah, the whole chat just became like meme after meme after meme now. And like just one word memes, so it's not like a bunch of stuff that I can really read off and okay.
Alright, hurry up. Hey, I think we can build the Miles mech. How long have we been streaming?
An hour and 15 minutes. Yeah,
okay,
we can.
Do it.
Disgusting. How?
We're
Because
a
I don't like
disgusting
it.
how, Callan.
Yep.
Your hows are disgusting.
They're very dirty. Mike Turbin is dirty.
Yes.
Darn, yeah. I would have much rather talked about all these fun old people in the community as opposed to talk about a bunch of silly Bionicle War for 45 minutes. Oh, you're building the gun.
Yeah. I think it goes here. Does it go here? Does it go on the sides?
Yeah.
Wait, like this of these?
Oh no, it goes
doesn't.
to.
Oh,
okay,
I see. I see.
That's the plate attachment.
Oh, okay.
What
I'm
is
gonna
the
have
claw
to build.
thing for?
I can't see anything.
Just
so I'm
build off
trying to
that.
build. Okay, well, it's hard.
You can build.
It's hard to see. I can't see from that angle.
Oh.
He's a crazy something.
Fine, then I'll build one, and then you can build the other one.
Thank you for that privilege.
Yeah, check yours.
This is pretty
Oh
good.
my gosh, Liam Allen.
This is pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, what is this? The chat has become ridiculous. Just spam.
I'm such a child.
Look, man, nothing you do could ever trump Mike Pence get killed.
It's so cool, Callan. This set, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Look, now he can go snowboarding.
I see. Epic. Callan, do you think there will be a Gen 3 Bionicle Wave? Also, have you
No.
not seen Reviving Bionicle 4 Episode 3 trailer? It's sick.
No.
Frankly, best of luck to all of Suddenly Orange's stuff, but I fell off after Reviving Bionicle 3. I thought it kind of ruined Reviving Bionicle 2, and I thought it was really silly retconning. So, story, I just don't even care that much. It's like, oh, all this mystery placed around Gali being not there. Like, okay, why? I just don't. Why should I be invested?
But that's just you.
Also, it doesn't help that Gyro the gas mask guy changed his photo to look like Liam Allen's photo, so now there's two of the same profile pictures posting comments. And Gyro. Why am I saying? I can't Gyro. That's just stupid.
Okay, where did these? Wait, what? What?
What do you mean what?
What the? What? Oh.
They just.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
They're I feel like they are slightly different than they used to be. Okay. Yeah, I think you finished it.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm pretty great. Well, you have a lot of cool extras, except for this one, because I'm still in this and running.
May, my haunt bae, who has no cleavage, unlike most Lego ladies.
Does she have the hips?
No. Well, yes, like hips.
Alright, well, I don't think Lego
Lego's
wants
gone now.
us. I don't think Lego wants us to put this extra clip here on, but it looks better.
Yeah, it feels more uniform.
Yeah. Alright, and then where's you can just have her.
Yeah, it's funny how
Alright.
there's no normal Lego green other than her hands.
We finished. We finished Caleb's set and
Yay,
my
monkey
set, and then we have to finish the set I got for Caleb.
Which is the same set he got for himself.
Because I'm selfish. No, just kidding.
Well, now I
He's
can have.
lucky I bought it.
But
for
that
him.
way, this is honestly the first Miles minifig I have, so I can actually have quite a bit of the Spider-Verse.
You're lucky I bought this for you.
Yeah, I am.
In the first
In fact,
place.
the only Spider-Verse character
No,
I'm
I'm
missing
just
who
kidding.
is officially Lego is
It's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Ham. Yeah. And
Thanks
then you
for
just need Penny.
cutting in present tense sentences for finishing it for me. That's cute. That's what a married couple would do.
Wait, what? Oh. You
Oh.
screwed up.
I didn't screw up. I thought you had that part.
No, you did not. You forgot about it.
I thought you had it.
Libtard.
Congratulations. It's a toll booth. Literally. Thank you, Jojo, for buying me a Lego toll booth.
Alright, I didn't get it for you for the Mac. I got it for you for the minifigure.
The Monkey Kid. Is that the cheapest Monkey Kid set?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I would have gotten you, like, I wanted to get you something more expensive to show you, like, I'm not cheap.
No, I'm not.
But
I
my
don't care that it's.
pockets, that's I'm sorry, but like $55, that's a little steep.
No, it's
for
a
my
fine
pocket.
set. I'm just saying it's crazy that the cheapest Monkey Kid set is $35. You think
And
there would be
I have to buy for 3 other hooligans.
Yeah, no. I'm
I
not.
can't get you like
I'm not calling you out. I'm
like
just
a
saying that I'm calling
$70
Lego
set and getting them $5 garbage.
out.
I only had $100 to spend. No, I had like 150. That was a lot. Why? Alright, this set's pretty easy to build, so
Yep. So Jojo, you're leaving me?
no.
Jojo's gonna abandon me. It's a one-man stream now. So, you guys better start asking some good questions again, because Lee and Allen, he got me so tired. I got so fed up of his nasty words. Just kidding. He didn't say anything like that.
That.
That's the most frustrating thing about the line. They don't have those $10 impulse buys you'd usually expect. It's a tall entry barrier. Absolutely. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And what's weird is I feel like I don't even see them on the shelves much, the Monkey Kid sets.
It's a Lego shop that whole thing. Oh,
Does
I'm
Lego
sorry.
really think that this...
I just smashed your box.
No, well.
It's not like you really display them.
Yeah, probably just gonna throw it away anyway. But, interesting. It's weird seeing a Lego hood type piece that doesn't have a bottom, like neck covering thing.
Yep, it's the new kind.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb, mine looked like so garbage, but like they only had 3 left in stock, and I got 2 in Target, so
Nice.
that was pretty lucky.
Epic.
And there was 1 to spare for some other soul.
Nice.
Awesome, that was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool figure.
Wait, what? Nick is here? Nick is me as a big fan. Me too. What? Made the line mostly for Chinese markets. They don't really expect anyone over here to be interested. That's fascinating. Huh. I guess I never really thought about it like that. That they could make an entire successful line of Lego for just China alone. I don't know if that makes me super comfortable that Lego's... I mean, obviously I do want the Chinese people to have products tailored to them, but, you know, under their government, it's not exactly like an encouraging thing that their government's getting so powerful with all of its crazy restrictions that they can basically just be accepted by major corporations and leaders and just be treated as a fellow country in the world when they still have basically an oppressive grip over their people. It's not an encouraging thought. But it's sad, but it's a line based on Chinese folktale. No, I just think it's cool. It's a cool looking line overall, so I think it would be cool if
What, Monkey Kid?
yeah. So I think it would be cool if Lego really embrace that
There are no stickers in this.
overall.
No stickers, Caleb.
Especially since I wouldn't mind it to replace Ninjago.
No! It's not going to replace my Ninjago. Don't you dare say that. Get out of my room.
I would like that.
Idiot. Go.
I would like Lego
You suck.
to give up on Ninjago.
No.
Yep.
They will never. It's Lego's most profitable line.
They were going to,
It's
and then
Lego's
a bunch
most freaking profitable.
of dumb people cried.
It's like the
Lego.
cheapest. It's like they sell their sets so cheaply. It's the most profit. It's more profitable. I can't speak. It's more profitable than Lego City.
That is interesting. I mean, that's not horribly surprising because Lego City is just all the standard stuff. But yeah. But to be fair, every time a mom and dad is just gonna be like, I'm gonna go buy my son a Lego set. I don't know what Legos he likes. I guess I'll just get the Lego City. It's a truck or it's a van. It'll be fine. So yeah, I could see Lego City being one of the more popular lines purely for that reason. It's
Yeah,
just a general thing. But yeah, so.
Well, mom's gonna buy some kid a set, like if they don't know what he wants.
If it's a Lego set, it's a pretty safe bet to buy a Lego City. That's my point.
Okay. But Lego Ninjago is better than Monkie Kid. Monkie Kid will never survive. Lego Ninjago is going to kill Monkie Kid.
I think that the design style of Monkie
Give
Kid
it
is
until wave
infinitely
4,
cooler.
and then Monkey Kid's going to die.
You're probably right, but
Like, I think they already have wave 2 or 3. I'm not sure yet. But I know they
then
don't
again,
have
who knows how if it is super successful in the Chinese markets, it could just become. I honestly would be just fine with it being another 3-year thing. The first wave alone is huge. I want more things that don't go on forever, like Ninjago. I agree, but but I just want Ninjago to die. It's over.
No.
Don't you want Ninjago to appreciate in value as like a nostalgic thing?
No, I want more sets. I like buying new sets every 6 months.
How many times can you get the same ninja with different outfits?
As many times as I'm invested in the show.
They should end a respect for Kirby.
No. They've already have the next 2 seasons planned.
They should have his character get killed.
So the next 2 seasons are confirmed.
Yeah, I know that for sure.
So, and then probably the next 2 seasons will be confirmed.
But then they'll just have to recast him.
And the next, and the next, and the next.
Ninjago and Mobile Kid are Construction's last leg. Monkey Kid? Wait, what do you mean Construction? What are you talking about? There's not that much Construction in these slides. What do you think about maybe a Gen 3 Bionicle sets maybe in 2022 or 23?
No.
If we all beg Lego, we may get it. I mean, obviously, every company responds to really every major thing, organization of any kind, including government, responds to major public outcry. But I don't think you're ever going to get a major public outcry that would convince Lego to bring Bionicle back. I just don't think you could reach those numbers of people that would actually convince them. So I don't know. I don't see it happening that way. I see it more likely happening years down the line because someone who is a fan of Bionicle and grew up on it gets big enough in the company where they want to do it again. Like I think a fan becoming an important Lego executive is the main way Bionicle could ever come back in some new form. And even then, I'm not especially optimistic that it would come back in a perfect way. It would probably also have its problems, just like a G2. Hopefully not as bad as a G2, though, so you never know. My problem with Ninjago is it's not really about the ninja. It's eating all sorts of lines that used to be their own thing. Cyberpunk, make it Ninjago. D&D, make it Ninjago. Islanders, Ninjago. Yeah, it's basically just chewed up with so many different
Hey, Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah. Like, that's very based off of that. Like, I built this setup that looks like D&D for the Lego line. I did this all by myself, so I'm pretty cool. Although there are some dark beige stuff that's missing because I have it on a different set. Check
Why
out.
don't you just, instead of tilting the camera, why don't you lift up the set?
Okay, fine. I mission all the light gray parts are are supposed to have beige, but they're all currently on a hut. But yeah, I built that.
Hut.
So, you know, I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty generous. I'm just so cool. Like, did you ever get David a set? Just for fun? No, I got you like the bare minimum of Lego sets.
Yeah, no, I have not done that, but I've gotten you sets.
I know.
So
I know, but the point is, I'm 11.
I appreciate you throwing it back. I absolutely appreciate you throwing it back.
I'm just kidding, but the point is, I'm 11.
Yup.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much.
I think you're
got
generous
this
beyond
for
your
you.
years.
For getting these dudes. Got me every single one of these guys except for this one, this one, this one.
And the helmet and the backpack I gave you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so half of this. But he got me all these dudes. Which was very nice of him. I don't even know if you could see it, but I was holding it so there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, well, no, we were talking about how Lego Ninjago is a theme that eats other themes.
No, I don't like that topic. So let's move off of it, and you can shut up.
Lego Ninjago is beyond its prime. It's time to die.
Okay, yeah, it's beyond its prime. But Lego's gonna keep milking it.
Yep. Yup.
But I don't care. Cause just take a look at sets like this. Like, ha, ha. Look at this. Look at this. Okay.
Oh boy. I'm about to get Lego explained right here.
Yes, you are. Idiot. If you ever want to question Ninjago again, I'll be here to take you down.
Okay.
Just look at this. Look at this beautiful set. You know, if Monkie Kid made something like this, you know it could be like probably $130. And this is like a pretty small set. This is a pretty small Ninjago set. This was only $85.
That whole set?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him credit for that. That is a pretty nice $85 set. And they've done some like $200 sets. They're like full city blocks, which some of their best sets. They don't get me wrong, Ninjago has produced some really, really awesome sets, but the theme is competing for Bionicle's legacy, and I don't like that. And it's not that creative compared to Bionicle, so it's time for it to die.
No.
It will never be.
Look at this set. What more do you freaking need in your life than this?
The skull, yeah, Jojo even removed the Bat Cave from its place, our old Lego Bat Cave from its place.
It's about time. That thing's past its prime. You want to talk past its prime. That thing is like a piece of crap.
Lego
now.
Batman will be talked about, well, maybe not Lego Batman. But Batman as a concept will always be way more popular than your stinking Ninjago.
Yeah, well, obviously. That's like a worldwide thing. Ninjago is Lego specific.
Yup. I got the Skull Sorcerer Dragon and Headcanon and MK. The idea of a white bone spirit traveled to the west and dug up the remains of a European. Yeah, that is kind of a cool idea to have that dragon be in a Monkie Kid theme. The big white dragon. Jojo got it as well. He's about to bring it down. Can you imagine if Lego made Bionicle sets were only slightly clones so that we could get Exotoa? Yeah, I would love if they did something like the Exotoa in concept again. Like, that is one of the most brilliant marketing ideas. Okay, make a set that the Toa can ride in and say that there's 6 of them in the story so that any kid who's super rich would want to pay $35 6 times for these sets. That is just brilliant. Like, story importance makes the sets more valuable, and especially when they're already cool sets to begin with. And the fact that Lego has never capitalized on that the collectability aspect to that degree since it's a shame. Like the same thing with the Bow Rock. It's like you have not only do you have all these cool things, but there's hundreds and hundreds of them, all attacking your favorite Toa. Like you can get 2 or 3 of them, and then have your Toa, and then your Toa seems that much cooler for fighting off 3 in a row. And it's brilliant. Like the fact that Lego did not continue to do that certain things like that into Bionicle's future, kind of, I think that's part of what killed some of the line's profitability. And then of course it just started getting stale as it went on and on and on. It was for a company like Lego, we do have to appreciate that something like Bionicle lasted 10 years. Because it's
Lego
so
Ninjago lasted 10 years.
But Lego and Ninjago is not antithetical to what Lego is.
And we already know it's going to last 11 years.
Yeah. But what if the show just gets canceled?
Well, we already know it's going to last 11
but
years.
But what if it doesn't? What if somehow they just cancel the episodes?
Well, they already have the next 2 seasons set up.
But what if what if they end up pulling out for whatever? You don't know the future. The future's unstable.
Well.
Then and those just go down in history as like, what happened to those seasons? The voice actors recorded their lines for the seasons that were never made.
Okay.
What if that happened? Theoretically, it's possible.
I guess, yeah. It is possible.
Well, guys, it's been a pretty fun stream, and I did not finish the mech for Miles Morales, but JoJo finished his, so I'll show
you
that
can
one
look at
instead.
it.
Yay, we built this and the Monkey Kid set. 2 cool lines. Thank you guys for watching and talking with us. It was not very memey stream at all, but we had lots of fun talk about Bionicle and Lego lines and all sorts of boring things that only super nerds like us take into consideration. But I will take a minifigure blind bag version of any Bionicle character at this point. They increased the budget per pack so they can do it. That would be pretty sick. But yes.
A Bionicle CMF series.
Brother, thank you guys for showing up today.
Boys.
I'm sure I'll have another more Mimi stream with IDS and Larnu next time. But it's always fun to have my little bro to build with.
Yeah, I
And
need
we
to
got-
get you another set to build.
Yeah, we can always do more. Get more Lego and just flood our rooms with Lego.
Yes.
And support this corporation that has obliterated my favorite franchise that they've created.
Okay, goodbye.
Hey, no, you can't just close the computer screen. That doesn't end the stream. That's not how it works. That is how it works. Hey, don't climb
Yes,
on.
it is.
That's not-
That's how it works.
You can't lie down on top of it.
Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye.
No. Stop it.
Bye. And